What's up, guys? I've just given up on trying to become a social media influencer. I've come up with the best titles, the best content, the truest shit. Just a real fucking deal, Holyfield. One of the best fucking influencers on the internet. I'm an entrepreneur, a fitness enthusiast. If you guys can see, I'm not the biggest or the baddest or the richest. Is like, if you gotta have a fucking 12-inch dick if you want to be a porn star, right? And if you want to be a 5-star, like, accredited social media influencer, you gotta have a fucking $100 million, right? Well, maybe I'll have that in the future, but if people won't listen to me when I have 10 million, why would I share my wisdom when I have 100 million? Because it's the same rules and principles. And I'll share one thing with you guys. In this video. And the damn dirty truth about entrepreneurship is, if you come across my videos and you subscribe to my channel, I will provide you value that you're not getting elsewhere. I'll provide you with shit that you could only hear it here first, right? I'm like the budget Alex Hormozi of fucking social media, right? If you know me, you probably know Alex Hormozi. If you don't know Alex Hormozi, look him up. I know he's my competition, but Alex Hormozi has helped me in 1,000 ways, 1,000 times to get my shit straight. One thing I will say is, if I didn't make it as a social media influencer, you're not going to make it as a social media influencer, and I'll tell you why. Everyone that's made $1 million, and you're even in competition with thousands of kids who haven't even made $1,000 on the internet, but they think they have the fucking answers. Me, I've made 10 million. I have a lot of the answers, and people still don't listen. It's like, you gotta have, $1 billion fucking dollars in real estate to compete with Grant Cardone. And Grant Cardone is not the best fucking role model, father figure of fucking real estate investing, by the way. Okay, Grant Cardone does multifamily real estate, which means the kind of real estate that I'm getting into is different than buying like apartment buildings. I don't buy like apartment buildings and shit like that. What I want is like a couple bucks a day from YouTube. That's all I want. I'm not trying to come in and be the next big influencer and take everyone's money. I don't want that. Maybe like in the future, I'll have a channel, can build a channel and have like, $100 a day from YouTube. I think that'd be awesome. But that's never been the deal for me. Is like, I'm trying to get into social media, trying to inspire people. My target audience is those of you guys who are just starting out. That's my target audience. And the one thing I want to share with you guys in this video, that if this video I quit social media influencing, this video is going to be the video that gets 10,000 views and goes super mega viral. I swear to God. Watch. I don't swear to God unless I mean it, right? I could almost swear to God that this is going to be the video. It's always like right when you take that first step outside that you got to take a piss, right? Guys, Alex Hormozy said this yesterday. I was thinking about this for like a couple good weeks, and then Alex Hormozy published this video talking about this. If you're watching these videos on YouTube about how to become successful, you're already looking in the wrong direction. Chances are, if you come across my videos, it'll always be worth your time. But the one thing I want to share with you today is don't make the same mistake I made. And don't make the same mistake that thousands of people have made over the years. Okay, if you want to be a nurse, you don't read 1,000 books on how to be a nurse. That could make you that could help you become one of the best in your field, but you could cut your learning time into a fraction if you just go and learn your industry with these two hands. The only two hands you're ever going to have. Like, you could have someone reach in and like scoop in some wisdom, but it's not going to make you the best in your field. The 80%, the 85%, the 90% of what's going to make you the best in your field is using these two hands to go out and learn the field firsthand. You know, you got to get the fuck out there and you got to learn. You learn as you go. You can learn from books. Okay, like every night before bed, I throw on a book or an inspirational movie. I've been watching the Rocky movies for the past like 7 days. I finally got through the first Rocky movie. It took me like 3 days to watch the first Rocky movie. Actually, no, I lied. I didn't lie on purpose. I lied on accident. I'm not much of a liar, okay? I don't lie, okay? I'm not much of a liar, okay? It's taken me like 6 days and I'm only like 40-50 minutes into the second Rocky movie. I throw on like an audiobook before bed every night. I throw on like a Rocky movie or like some sort of like something before bed every night. You know, it's just my goal on YouTube is just to build a channel over the course of like many years, and to this day I have like no traction. I think I built a channel that had like 20 subscribers at one point. I had like 20 subscribers at one point, and I gave up on the channel like a fucking dumbass because my average video was getting like 2-3 views. You know, next time I hit 20 subscribers and I'm getting like 2-3 views per video, I'm just gonna stick with it, guys. My goal from YouTube is one day I will have made enough money to buy a Rolls Royce from YouTube. And that's all I want. And not to be like Grant Cardone, by the way. You don't wanna like model yourself necessarily. Like you could mimic their business, and you could mimic like some of the wisdom that they share can be valuable, but you don't want to buy a Rolls Royce because Grant Cardone drives a Rolls Royce or because I drive a Rolls Royce. You want to drive a Rolls Royce for like your own personal reasons. You want to drive cars for your own personal reasons and be honest with yourself. Me personally, I don't give a fuck about Lamborghini. I prefer Ferrari over Lamborghini. And I'll tell you why. A Lamborghini is a toy car for children. You know, my children will drive Lamborghini when they're 18. And like they have something to prove. You know, the car is often prettier than the fucking driver. You know, Ferrari is just this ugly fucking beast of a car. At least it knows it's fucking, but it knows it's ugly. And it's just a fast car, is a useless purchase. It's just the stupidest thing that I thought I would never buy a Ferrari. like I'll buy a Ferrari just to buy a Ferrari, right? That's what I thought when I was 20 years old coming into entrepreneurship for the first time. Was like, oh, I'll buy a Ferrari like in Ferrari dealership fucking dreams, right? Now I want to buy a Ferrari just because it's just this ugly fucking car that knows it's ugly. Right? It's this ugly fucking car that knows it's ugly. And only thing Ferrari is good for is looking like shit and being expensive, but it's fast, right? So right now my favorite car is Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce is the town car for a fucking business person. You know what I'm saying? Rolls Royce is like the fucking Honda Civic. Honda Civic is like the everyday car for like someone who works a job, right? Rolls Royce is like the everyday toy town car for the average motherfucker that owns, for like, not the average motherfucker that owns a business, but like, Rolls Royce is just a car that you drive when you've made a few million. And you know, you want to drive something that shows off your expertise, right? It shows off your expertise and what you do, right? You don't ask someone who drives a Rolls Royce like, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" It's like, "I own a business, you dumbass." Ferrari, you know, a rich kid that got rich with, or Lamborghini is like a rich kid that got rich from fucking internet bullshit can go buy a Lamborghini and look cool at the nightclub. Like, many of these kids, I don't mean to call them kids, okay, because they're smarter than the average person. But nowadays, they say entrepreneurship is the new rat race. Entrepreneurship is the new rat race. I was just one of the smart ones that got into it long before it was like fucking popular as fuck. You know, I'm the one who got into entrepreneurship like 5 years before the big wave of Shopify dropshipping and making $10,000 a day. It was like, brother, if I could make $1,000 a day and over the course of like 25 years I buy that villa, you know, that $7-8 million house, and just retire there, fucking dig a hole, call it a basement, build a library, build a fireplace, and call it a fucking day. Hire someone to guard my front door so I don't get robbed and like broken into. Is like, that's what you have to look forward to as a rich person. Is like someone getting a hold of the passwords to your email address and shit like that. Is like, that's what you have to look forward to, especially an internet-based entrepreneur. Is like, I will not be clicking any links in my video comments. I will not be clicking any links. I will not be replying to any fucking charity case that wants me to hand them out any money. Because you might be like, there's like a good chance that some people watching this video just need money. And I get that. If you need money, you know, you could ask me for money and I could get you a job. But I don't have a whole lot of money like that to just be given out. Like, to ask me for like 10 grand is like asking a fucking homeless person for a bite of his fucking, what do homeless people eat? I don't know. When I was homeless, I ate like apples and shit. I would like go to Heinen's, like downtown there's like a Heinen's, and an apple is like 73 cents. So you panhandle for $1, and then you get a piece of food for like the next 4 hours of your life. And that store for me was Heinen's downtown. And if you buy something, is like, maybe you can use the bathroom. You know, you could use the bathroom at Chipotle, but eventually the manager at Chipotle is going to be like, bro, like, you can't be like coming in here asking to use the bathroom every 4 hours for like months and months and months. So I was homeless for like 2 weeks, and it was like, fuck this. That's your big secret that I share with you in this video. God damn it. That's your big secret that I share with you in this video. Is like, being homeless is not the fucking answer to your problems. Is like, you think you're gonna go be homeless. You know, you think you're gonna go be homeless and save like a precious, you know, save like a precious couple months out of your life, and you're just gonna give everything up to go be homeless like me. Well, my brother and sisters, I did it so you don't have to. Being homeless is not the fucking answer. Leaving your apartment, quitting your job, and saying, fuck it, man, Mike did it, I'm stronger than Mike. No, you're motherfucking not, you stupid little bitch. Listen, only thing that kept me from fucking killing myself was my mother that got me into a nursing home. My mother made like dozens of phone calls to different nursing homes in my area, and I lived in a nursing home for like a year, almost 2 years. And then I got approved for welfare. Not welfare, but Social Security. And you have to have a disability. It was like a schizophrenia. Me becoming homeless was more like, this whole business thing for me is like this giant schizophrenia moment of like, the first step, right? The first step to making your dreams come true is to drop out of college, right? That's the first step. It's like, fuck no, man. Not even, brother. If I could go back, I would have stayed in school. I wouldn't have cut ties with everyone in my fucking life who said that what I was doing was a waste of time, because now I can't even put the cigarettes down. If I commit right now to say, like, I will never smoke another cigar for the rest of my life, I'll be smoking a cigar by the end of the night. This whole business thing and the fact that I've made it 10 years in business is a fucking miracle. It's almost as shocking to me as it is to the people that warned me against it. But my thing is in business, I'm gonna make a separate video. Go to my channel, subscribe to my channel. God damn it, I don't quit. But I'm gonna build this channel over the course of the next 20 years, and I'll be making $1,000 a day from YouTube in 20 years. Trust and believe that. Subscribe to my channel, like the video. You don't want to be the motherfucker anyway screaming at YouTube for 20 years, like saying like, your dreams are possible, believe in yourself, you know, nothing changes unless you do. It's like, the only thing left to be said is nothing. Everything's already been said. It's just you need to reiterate it. Just like, you know, a good business is an audiobook business where you read like books that are in the public domain. Like, I think A Tale of Two Cities is a book that I want to read. A Tale of Two Cities is a book that's in the public domain. You could download it for free on your phone. Is a world-renowned book that's been passed around generation after generation after generation, and is fucking hilarious how, like, is just fucking hilarious how much effort I've put into this YouTube thing without hardly any fucking results. I bet if I just stick with this channel for like 20 years, I'll get some traction. I'll get a few viral videos. But I did it so you don't have to, guys. You want to just create one channel. If you want to do this, just create one channel, okay? Document every little thing on that one channel. Now, I play RuneScape too. I make RuneScape videos. I don't know if you know what RuneScape is. RuneScape is like an online MMORPG that goes back to like 2001 or 1999 or something. Was one of the original like PC nerd games on the internet before like mobile gaming came out and like mobile games. RuneScape was like a precursor to World of Warcraft, but the games are completely different. But RuneScape came out even before World of Warcraft. Even before World of Warcraft. Is like a game where you level up your skills. Is like a game where you level up your skills and a whole bunch of shit. Like, I have a channel for my RuneScape videos, and I have a channel for my business videos, and I might create and I have a channel for just my general life videos that I might do something with, like my vlog, like a vlog. I might start like a vlog someday whenever I get a camera that's like, you know, my phone has like a potato camera that I don't want to make videos with. So, get me some money. Subscribe to my channel, you peasants.